Don't be scared.
Dick, what happened down there? I gotta find what we're looking for.
Started to glow. Maybe we can use it.
Don't be scared.
Kitty killer's still out there.
I know where he's hiding.
What is going on? Welcome to Derry fans. It's Lamont Tyson back to bring you my episode 6 trailer breakdown. And man, this show just keeps getting better and better. What did you guys think about episode 5? What did me and B. Avery miss? And if you haven't subscribed to his channel, please go there, subscribe to mine. We team up. And when we team up, it's like Voltron or something like that. We try to make these reviews impactful, entertaining, and oftentimes good. Let's just start from the very beginning of what this trailer gave us. At first, you see a black and white picture with a red balloon. And I just think that's more Pennywise messing around with Hollerin, because the next thing you see is Hollerin in what looks to be like kind of a vision of him being in a psychic universe. And what did we learn from last episode? Pennywise and his psychic abilities are way more powerful than Hollerin and his shining abilities. And Pennywise unlocked that man box that his grandma taught him to keep all those psychic spirits, those evil thoughts locked away. And Pennywise came and invaded this man's mind looking like his granddaddy. This damn Pennywise, boy. So I think he's messing around with Hollerin, because Hollerin does have these psychic abilities, and Hollerin probably is the closest thing that could help defeat him, but not by himself. He would definitely need some help. Then we get my boy Leroy asking Hollerin, man, what the hell happened down there? Where did you go? What was going on in my mind? And then you see Hollerin. I keep telling y'all, this is the face of a black man that you want to get the hell away from whatever it is that's got him looking like this. Dude just looked like he got finished having sex with Liza Minnelli, and that is not a place hardly any man wants to be. And then you see the Losers Club. You see my girl, Lunatic Lily, done found that shard, and she's telling the crew that somehow or another it protected her when this ugly ass face got in her face and transformed back to a regular clown and went away. And y'all see she's got that bracelet with the turtle. That is a theme throughout this whole thing. For those that know the story, they know that that turtle has universal powers and is something in the lure. I'm not too familiar with it. I've just read excerpts about it, and she's got that turtle on her bracelet, which a lot of people think is also saving her from Pennywise. But she's just telling the crew that this is something that might can help us, and sadly, she doesn't know how to use it, and she's about to get them in some real serious trouble. Then we go back to a scene where you got Lily in Mrs. Kirsch's house, snooping through her stuff, and then look who's coming up, Mrs. Kirsch. And I'm gonna pull this together in a little bit, because this same scene, Miss Kirsch gets dressed up. Then we get to our first look Arsgard in his full Pennywise gear, looking through a window, saying, "Don't be afraid, come to me." Who is he talking to? Hollerin. He is just messing with Hollerin, getting that meat real sweet, because the more fear people have, the better they taste. If you are one of these rednecks that follow my channel, shout out to the rednecks. You know how it is. You like to get young deer. You like to get the doe because that meat is so tender. You don't want that grizzled old guy, because it's going to be tough as hell to get that meat tender. You want the sweetest meat, tenderized meat you can get. And that is what Pennywise is doing with Hollerin, messing around with his psychic abilities. Oh, Lord. Poor Veronica's daddy. He done got away, and now they about to have a Klan rally. They call a Klan rally at Town Hall. You see in this picture nothing but white dudes, not even no women in here, just white dudes, mad. They don't know that Veronica's daddy is sleeping with a white woman. They just think he's a child killer. And I wish that these men, the way that they rally around a black guy when they get mad with him, don't y'all wish that people in America would rally behind these Epstein files so that we can get those white guys accused of messing around with kids in jail? If they could only rally the way these guys are trying to rally to get Veronica's daddy, we might could get some real justice. But you got this one cat saying, I know where they hang out at. So you see them getting their cars together, just like the KKK, only they missing the hood. And where do they think that Veronica's daddy is at? They think he's at the black spot. This is the place where Hollerin and the other troops have been using as their jukebox. You know, their little place to go have some fun, let off some steam, and you see them playing music. Sadly, folks, Pennywise is all up in this. He's all involved. He's manipulating these dudes' minds. And later on in the trailer, we seen that this is probably going to be one of those spots where Pennywise is going to do one of his great damages, as they mentioned by the natives, and he's going to probably burn up everybody that's in here having a juke joint, just having fun, got nothing to do with nothing. But because of these white dudes and Pennywise, they about to get burned the hell up. Then we see my main man Leroy talking to his fine ass wife about how things was all in his head. He saw these crazy things. Now remember, they done got moved to protective services somewhere else. They're not on the base in Derry anymore. And she's looking at him like, honey, why are we still here? You see that look on her face? When a sister give you that look, man, you better come correct. You better have your answers lined up. That is the look of get me the hell out of here, baby. And he's confused. Like, he don't know what the hell is going on. And, you know, she kind of understands what's going on because of what happened with Will and what she has already seen. And eventually she's going to get involved in this thing too, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope that they're able to come together as a family. Then we see the full figure of Pennywise as he continues to mess with Hollerin's brain. Hollerin, man, do he got anything else left in his head? His head is scrambled like eggs at Waffle House. I mean, dude is fried. How are they going to get him back to where he needs to be? They give you an aerial shot, the juke joint that Hollerin and the crew was using to do their dancing, which is about to be burnt the fuck up. And then we got Will looking at his daddy like, get the hell away from me. Now, who could blame Will after what happened in the last episode? He almost died because of his daddy. Now, Will doesn't get that it's Pennywise messing with his daddy, but Will has an idea that there's something going on. There's an entity, because remember, Will got grabbed into the ocean. Then him and his mama seen Pennywise in the telescope, and Dad is shook. Dad is shook because Dad almost took his son out. I have a little son, and I love that dude to death. And I would be shook if the same thing happened to me as well. And then we've got Mrs. Kirsch. She done put on the full outfit, ladies and gentlemen. Lord have mercy. Now, they kind of play this as if we don't know whether she's good or bad. I think she's good, but she could be bad. And there's rumors going around that there's possibly that her father made a pact with Pennywise to spare the daughter, but take him. And that's why Pennywise took on that form. And, you know, Pennywise was known in the stories to make deals with people, especially when they was about to kill him. He would let people be able to live for 200-300 years, whatever. And a lot of people are thinking that a deal was made by Bob to spare the daughter. And a lot of people are assuming and speculating that the reason why Mrs. Kirsch is at Juniper Hill is because that's where her daddy ended up. And that's where she wanted to work, to keep an eye on him. Then we got the white dudes going to blow up the juke joint, ladies and gentlemen. And you might as well call them the KKK. They done put on their mask. Why do you not want to be seen? No different from the modern day ICE running around here with their mask on, wanting to be killers at night, regular, common humans during the day in society. And it don't work like that. And so I think what's going to happen, they're going to try to burn this place down. And you know what's going to happen to them? Their asses is going to get burnt up too. And then they show crazy ass Pennywise messing with somebody. You see how it's black and white? That is their way of saying he's in the brains of people. He's in people's minds. It's almost like you're in a dream. And they end with Lunatic Lily going through Mrs. Kirsch's books, seeing her daddy, seeing what's going on. And boy, this thing, we're getting close to the end, folks. So you know Pennywise is about to be on real deal demon time times 2. So let me know everything that you've seen. Let me know what you liked about this trailer. Let me know what I missed, what I could have seen that I didn't see, and how you're feeling about what things will happen, what horrors lurk in episode 6 of It, Welcome to Derry. That's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. Please follow me on TikTok, my new TikTok channel, Movie and TV Breakdowns. You'll catch a whole lot of me and the big homie B. Avery over there as we do our thing. And continue to follow us for all the other shows we're doing. Right now we're doing Power Book 4 Season 3. We're also doing Bel Air, the final season. We've already covered the first 3 episodes. I'm doing A-list movie news, dealing with stars, updates on movies, update on TV shows. We're trying to rebuild this brand and build it back up real good, and we're inviting everybody to join our tent pole. And until that next Sex is Hell video, I'm out.